There was a strange look to the Champions League last 16, with Juventus and Barcelona conspicuous by their absence, and a lopsided draw that saw 2 of the last 3 finals being repeated in the very first knockout round. It inevitably led to some pretty significant reshuffling of the odds after some pretty dramatic first legs. Before a last 16 ball was kicked, 4 of the top 5 clubs who considered favourites were drawn against each other. PSG have gone and Liverpool are no longer considered favourites. So here are our rankings of who we think are the favourites for the 2023 Champions League. In 5th place we have Chelsea. Now Chelsea have a whole list of on-field issues and Graham Potter cannot seem to get the Chelsea squad going and playing football in his image and style. However, there is a slight feeling we have that Potter might pull a Tuchel out the bag and win the competition. Stranger things have happened. Chelsea rallied and enjoyed the best night of the manager's reign so far when they overcame a first-leg deficit to beat Borussia Dortmund to a place in the last 8. Since their Premier League season is all but over, they have little else to focus on other than number 3. In 4th place we have Napoli. This phenomenal team are absolutely dismounting the competition in Serie A, where their league currently stands a massive 15 points at this time. They already look good for a quarter-final place here, having won 2-0 at Eintracht Frankfurt. It was the sort of statement win that demands attention and would get it on almost any Champions League night. They're going from strength to strength and have 2 of the most dangerous attackers in Europe named Victor Osimhen and Ankivica Kvaratskhelia. It would be a fairy tale if they win this, and they are being called as the hipsters club. In 3rd place we have Real Madrid. You can never write off the mighty Real Madrid as they have a long history in this competition, and they have won it the most times. Winning Champions League knockout games is what Real Madrid do better than any other team on earth, and they've achieved the double victory of putting themselves all but through to the last 8 while eliminating a significant rival. They are in a very comfortable position, leading Liverpool 5-2, and the return leg is in the Bernabeu. In 2nd place we have Bayern Munich. Bayern would normally expect to have the Bundesliga pretty much stun up and completed by this point in order to be able to concentrate fully on the Champions League, as in many previous years it's become normal. Instead, they find themselves locked in a ridiculous title race where they find themselves level on points with Borussia Dortmund. But their comprehensive 3-0 aggregate win over PSG's circus reasserted their credentials for a 7th European Cup. So this is the reason why they are in 2nd place, as this is uncharted territory for them, having to fight on 2 fronts. In 1st place, and who we think are going to win the Champions League, are Manchester City. We think that this year is when finally City and Pep Guardiola land the big one. They are out of the quadruple contention. So that's one narrative thread out of the way at least, and there remains a distinct possibility that they won't win the Premier League either. A first Champions League title would make all that absolutely fine. Just leaves it to deal with at the Etihad first. We have a feeling that City are concentrating on the Champions League and not so much on the Premier League, as this is the golden goose for Pep Guardiola, as winning the Champions League has eluded him for so many years. If he finally wins the competition, do you think he will step down from Manchester City and leaving on high? We think so, but come May, Manchester City will be champions of Europe.